Okay, we should be live. Doesn't work now is the question. Oh, it's working now. There we go. Does it sound good though? Yeah, it does sound good. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. I apologize for the technical difficulties. YouTube wasn't really doing me any favors. What's good, Dean, SG, Pokemon, MMGK? How are we doing, gentlemen? Alright, we should be live. The same catchphrase. So we'll wait a couple minutes, then we'll get everybody on the clock. But just to remind everybody, now that we are in day 3 of the draft, this is where we will implement the timer. 15 minutes per round. If you guys complete the challenge successfully, that round will have one random X Factor. Hey, are you busy? Could I spare some time of yours? What was the line after that? Hold on. Sorry for bothering if you're busy. I just want to ask if there's somebody else than you who's using your Discord account. How did 4 people get hit? Like, it couldn't have been somebody clicking, like, a horny link. Like, something had to have happened. Could somebody else do the spreadsheet today? Yes. Do we have any volunteers? We're going to be moving a little bit quicker, but if you can, we would really appreciate it. Is there anyone specifically who you want to rebuild in NCAA 25? So I'm not going to say who, obviously, but there are a couple teams I have in my head that I think would be really cool. Team Builder is obviously in play. I was hoping that they would reveal the Team Builder website with the Dynasty Deep Dive today, because they said we'd be able to do Team Builder a couple weeks before the game comes out, and it's now a couple weeks before the game comes out. So I'm hoping that's within the next day or so, at worst. And of course, we will really start the process of figuring out what I'm going to do within the next, 3 to 4 days. So buckle up. It's going to be a quick process. Can't wait to see who the Hackers pick. Yes, the Hackers are making selections. Going to miss the Dragons, as will I. But we still got 2 more weeks, as we do for the Blazers, and then we will be on forward with college football, and we're going to be going fast. So it should be fun. I'll give it another minute, and then we will officially get everybody on the clock. If you have a draft board and have not sent it, good time. Unless you know you're going to be here for the whole stream, then I guess you don't really have to. My 2 years of OFL, like 11 drafts, I've never scouted. I don't know if that's sustainable. But, I mean, if it works, then I guess credit to you. All right, I'm pulling up the timer so we can get ready. Of course, the spreadsheet has everything up to date. If you want to know who's on the board, I uploaded a video with that 2 days ago. So especially early in the 4th round, I better not hear, scroll so I can see who's available. Because we all should know, generally, who's available. And if you're not sure and you know your pick is coming up, click the link to that video or try to find the player you want on the spreadsheet. Scroll to see who. How about this? I'll scroll real quick now so you can see like the top 20. There you go. That's all you're getting. Or trade the pick. Yes, but try not to trade the pick when you're on the clock. Colorado State, just to overtake Colorado, is the best college in the area. Who said Colorado State wasn't the best already? They almost beat Colorado last year. Did Colorado win that game or did State win it? I think Colorado did. I just remember that game being nuts at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That was wild. All right, I think it's time to get started. So we've got Washington, Detroit, Washington, the Blues, the Cowboys, and the Cardinals first due up. The timer is ready. Hold on, let me pull up if Apple has a list, just so I can give you guys your best opportunity to succeed. All right, timer's on. I don't have a list from Apple. I don't think he's here. So let's simulate. First pick of round 4. Washington gets wide receiver Shane Spitzer. That brings up Detroit. I don't know if Lenny's here, but he did DM me who he wants to pick. And they are selecting linebacker Juan Toscano Anderson, the 4th. Out of Oklahoma. Hidden development. The grades look good. The athletic ratings look good. Strong start here for the 4th round. That'll bring up the Commanders again. This is a sim. They get Paul Moore from Florida State. The Blues get tight end Michael Donnelly. Some of the very few players I was interested in are now flying off the board. I guess it's a good thing I'm planning on trading out. That brings us to Dallas. Did Funny tell me what he wanted to do, or is he here? Okay, he does have a board. All right, so the Cowboys will be starting with cornerback Jermichael Choice out of Ole Miss. The Cardinals, Pokemon, he is here. Who does he want? We're making good time so far, but we're only 5 picks in, so let's keep it up. The Jeopardy music will be ready in case we need it. And I'm not hearing from Pokemon, even though he was here a minute ago. I guess he doesn't want you guys to get an X Factor here in the 4th round, does he? Gonna send my positions of need if Tennessee is on the clock. Select the best of either. Can do. When I'm here, my picks come up unless I say otherwise beforehand. Okay. Sounds good. Defensive tackle. My brother in Christ, we've had no defensive tackles picked. There's a video for you to check. I said I am not searching until late. I am sticking to my word. There is a video for you to watch. I said it 3 minutes ago. Fernando Esperanza, Rodney Gary are the top two. I know you want Rodney Gary. But look at defense. It's not like we've had none of them go. Oh, wait. Chester McBride, defensive tackle. All right, good. That took longer than it should have been, but you can't win them all, I guess. Oh, wow. He gets a hit in development after all that. Wow. That's wild. I would say ball don't lie, but this is literally ball lies. All right, the Voyagers are next. I know Pepper Jack is here. $66. Okay, thank God he's bad. Good. Ball don't lie after all. One pick ago, it was we are making good time. Now it's we're not making good time. Where is Pepper Jack? He was here. Come out from hiding. Clock is moving. Not a lot of sense of urgency so far. If you guys don't want X Factors, that's fine. Okay, now I got it. So Pepper Jack would like... Number 1 is gone. Did both of the left guards go? No. Jason Flanagan is the selection. Projected undrafted. Has some nice grades. Has hit in development. Bang. What a pick. Good work. Titans are up. Dean said he was going to DM me a list of needs. I don't have the list of needs yet. I'll pause the timer. And I'll give it about 20 seconds. And then I guess we'll sim, because the game would give him position of needs anyway. Actually, while we wait, I'll put the 2 trades in. That seems like a productive idea. Okay, he is here. Perfect. We're already here. We might as well do the trades now, though. Boomy just DM'd. Was it Boomy who DM'd you, or was it the hacker? I don't even have ratings written for Flanagan. So maybe he's really good. The grades look good. New account. Okay, that makes sense. If Mercy is on the board, he is still on the board. All right, the 2 trades are in. The timer will be back on now. So Mercy, what's his last name? Mercy Meredith out of San Jose State. Hit in development. Bang. Speaking of San Jose State, I'm disappointed we haven't seen them in any of the college football trailers because they have cool uniforms. London. Does Little John know what he would like? Why did Mercy fall? That's a good question. Is he good? Everybody was just sleeping? Go to defensive. Jesus Christ. I'm not doing it. We just had this discussion 2 minutes ago. 73 star. Wow, good pick. Better than everybody else who will be drafted in this round. That's probably true. There's a reason why I got out. But I will not be going to defensive tackle. We are not doing a very good job so far. We're normally pretty good about the timer, but not yet. If I didn't draft Cody, I would have picked him. Well, Cody obviously ended up being a good pick, but clearly Mercy looks like a baller too. So I guess everybody just kind of collectively slept on him. It's like Troy Franklin going in the 4th round. Hopefully. I have agendas to push. Go to defensive tackle. I'm not doing it. Once we get to like round 6, that's one thing. But there's quite literally a video with all the players who are on the board here for day 3. And there's a spreadsheet. How often will the combination of Pokemon, Littlejohn, Lenny, and Frank mess up today? I don't think he's made any notable mistakes yet. Keyword is yet. There's always room for error. I'll give it another 15 picks, and then we will... 15 seconds, and then we'll simulate. Got 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't think we're getting an X Factor, unless we move really fast. Top a store. Defense... Okay, fair enough. Fernando Esperanza out of Utah. Why are all of the slackers getting hit in development? Jeez, this is brutal. Okay, the Chiefs with back-to-back. Deuce has DM'd me aboard. Congratulations, guys. We're not going to have somebody wasting our time. So they'll start with linebacker Greg Carradine. The grades look good. And then the Chiefs are back up. Looks like he's typing, so maybe he switched something. 65 star. Good. The slackers are not getting good players. Good thing I have no pick in the 4th round. You can't mess up, but I guess you can't also land one of the X Factors. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a surge. There's still room for us to get in 15 minutes. Okay, he's no longer typing. We'll just go back to the board. Let me just check if a certain player's there. I don't think he is. So the next player on their board is corner. Nope, he's changed his mind. Okay, running back. Donovan Dante from Indiana. We will not have a surge. Have faith. The Caps. Let me see if Jax has DM'd me anything. Oh, he's here. Perfect. Elijah Knowles, linebacker. 75 normal for the last pick. Woo! For Dante, I guess. I think that's the highest rated player we've had so far. Chiefs again are back. Afterwards, we have the Dreads. Who knows if John Johnson's account isn't tagged? Seattle, Dreads again. Hogs and Voyagers. Chiefs have DM'd me what he wants. They're going with corner Jamie Henson. Out of Alabama. All right. I don't have a DM from John Johnson. My last DM from him is, can I spare some time of yours? So I'm going to simulate. They get the safety Drummond. Seattle, I'm going to check if there's anything from C-Mill. We'll sim. They get Gary! And then the Dreads are back. They get Baker. That brings us to the Hogs. Does Nick? I don't think the Hogs have had a pick yet. Okay, so he says for round 4 he wants the highest running back. That is Javon Ward out of Temple. Temple legend Javon Ward is going to the Hogs. Voyagers, that would be Pepperjack. He sent me a list. Now we're starting to move fast. It's possible. Travion Farrell out of Alabama. Hidden development again. Okay. Good pick. I think he has 2 hidden devs now. That brings us to Arizona. Oh boy, the momentum might be ending here, guys. That was a fun while. Oh no, there we go. Edward Key, guard. That is how you do it, my friends. Where is Ed Key? Did he get picked? If he got picked, I'm going to be mad. We'll check right guard. He is off the board. I'll check left tackle too, just to be safe. But it appears he is gone. Well, so much for that, I guess. Clock is still ticking. Got to pick somebody else. Butler. Who is Butler? I need a position. He got picked already. Womp, womp. Key got drafted last stream. I thought I recognized his name from the last stream, but I wasn't 100% sure because I don't remember a guy named Key getting picked today. So that makes sense. All right, good recovery. The Caps. Jax is here. Then we have the Hogs, the Cowboys, the Blues, the Voyagers, and wow, a lot of Blues and Voyagers. They've each had 3 picks here this round. Jamie Henson is off the board. He was picked about 2 minutes ago. Clock is ticking. Might be close. We got, what, 13 picks left? Might be pushing it right on the edge, guys. Kicker, Thomas M. Oh, I see why it's just an M. Thomas Mazichka. That's probably how you say it. Thomas Mazichka. Hidden development. 96 kick power. What's the time left on the clock? I'm not telling you. Hogs, he said after his next pick, sim. So we will sim. They get Moss. 77 star for the kicker. Dallas. His board is empty. That becomes a sim. They get Spencer Patrick. Blues get JoJo Teague, running back. That brings us to the Voyagers. Next player on his list is linebacker Paul Flannery from Ohio. 96 kick power, 88 accuracy. So he's nice. He can play. Blues is a sim. Then we've got Carolina, Atlanta back-to-back. Browns, Blues, Browns. And we're getting close to the end of the round. Are we going to do it in time? I know MMGK is here, at least as of a few minutes ago. So we'll see what he wants to do. I know Troy is here. And Seafloor, I'm pretty sure, is too. Spencer Patrick. Was he picked already? He was definitely picked. Yeah, he gone. Tick, 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 tick. Clock's moving. Strong safety Blake. Matt Blake. Out of Pitt. All right, Atlanta, back-to-back picks. Troy said he'd be lurking, so that means he is here. And he's got 2 in a row. Boomy found the hacker in IB. Oh, so it's like somebody specifically hacking people? Rather than like a link or something? Huh. Was it like a random person who just joined or somebody who would have been in the server for a while? It's just automated. I would think that'd be the case, that it's some robot. Is Troy here? He was here a few minutes ago. Random person who just joined. Okay. We gotta swat him. Kevin Gaffney, right end. Where is Kevin? Kevin Gaffney. Texas A&M. Hidden development. And then you're right back up again. Atlanta's pick is the first one of the 5th round, so we've got 5 more picks left until round 5. Punter Brian Blackwell. First Texas A&M, now Texas. Hidden dev again. 4 picks to go. Are we going to do it? The Browns have 2 of them. Clock is ticking away. We might be right at the buzzer. To my knowledge, I have picks in rounds 5, 6, and 7. That's not good. Guys, it's over. No X Factors for you. Sean Rivers, linebacker, out of Miami. Blues is a sin that brings us back to the Browns, then the Panthers, and then we are done with the 4th. As they get Thad Leno. Remember to do me and Todd's... Oh, is there a new trade? We'll do it before the start of the 5th round. That way the timer will be fully off. Can you instant do my wheel? I assume you mean sim, now that it's the 4th round, but yeah. That we can do. Byron Cord. Wide receiver out of Auburn. One more pick to go. Are we going to do it in time? It's going to be close. You might still have a chance. You might not have a chance. We will find out shortly. Randy Black out of NC State. Timer stops now. The timer sits at 18 minutes and 11 seconds. You guys were too slow early in the round. So unfortunately, no X Factor player for round 4. You can blame Pokemon and Little Jaw for this. All right, I'll put the trade in, and then we'll start round 5. We'll reset the timer. Again, you'll have 15 minutes to get through the whole round. It wasn't Denmark's fault this time. Progress. I feel like the irony of them messing up is that they asked for the same position within 2 minutes. This pick, this pick, this pick. Perfect. 4-1-30. Little John Pokemon should be barred from getting the X Factor. Well, they barred everybody, including themselves. Or have Dev lowered on one of their players. If they want to mess it up for everybody, they're allowed to. I'm not stopping you. Even though that's annoying for everyone, there's not a rule against it. Or trade a big player. Yes, for every person who messes up, they have to trade a big player to my team because you're wasting my time. So I get to pick. I get Justin Jefferson from the Cardinals. And from the Black Knights, I think I'm going to pick Drew Sanders. Little John Pokemon did Virgin stuff. Yup. All right, so the timer will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to the 5th round, everybody. Atlanta's on the clock. The timer is on. Jamie Hunter. If you had the first pick of the round, if I was you, I would put your pick in before we start. That way we can move really fast. All right, Todd has already told me what he wants to do. Todd making a pick in this economy? They're going to pick safety Carlos Ulrich Marquez out of Tennessee Tech. Small school guy, hidden development though. That sends you over your cap space. That sends me over what? Oh, you're right. But I can restructure. I'll be fine. And plus, those guys have big bonuses. So some of that won't even affect me. So if I just restructure a couple deals, I'll be okay. Washington gets Willie Leach. The Blues get Reggie Stark. That brings us back to Atlanta. How many day 3 picks does Troy have? My goodness. 76. I assume that's for Carlos. I see why the Bears moved up for him, though. Sheesh. Top kicker. Channing Forbes. Texas A&M. How many Texas players is Atlanta going to get? They drafted A&M. They drafted Texas. They get A&M again. Jesus. Uh-oh. All right, Denmark. The 49ers are on the clock. This will be interesting. We're moving quick so far. I'm here. I know you're here. He didn't know his overall, just name tested it. That's smart. The aura test never lies. That doesn't sound very prepared. Give me the top meme player. I don't know who the top meme player is. I need names. That's not specific at all. There probably aren't many meme players left. Yeah, exactly. But even if there is, I haven't memorized everybody off the top of my head who is available. And since I don't have any picks left, it's not really my job to. So, I need names, and I need positions, because I don't know this class like Nick does. Spencer is still there, that is true. Brian Greenfield, corner. South Carolina. That went quicker than I expected. Voyagers, Pepper Jack. He DM'd me what he wanted to do. They will select running back. I think this player is still on the board. Dylan Knox. That's all my picks. Okay, I guess you're out now. Kevin, Steelers. Okay, there might be one player left. This guy is still here. Quarterback Kevin Gates from Georgia. Damn, Denmark really got a 70. That's crazy. Naruto, his first pick of the draft. Has he DM'd me anything regarding a board? No. That'll 50. Who's a 53? Wait, which player is that? Oh, is the quarterback a 53? Little Jaw's up. Clock is moving. Tick, 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 tick. Kevin Gates. Yikes. Is Kevin Gates the guy in real life who once had the Instagram story of like his meat or something? Was that him or was that somebody else? Rashad Dunn. From Florida. Bengals. I don't think I have anything from MP, but I will check to be safe. No, that is a sim. The Dildos. Danny's up. I think I do have something from him. Oh, wait, no, I don't. That was from day one. Okay. That's a sim. They get Towns, running back. Give me a running back with decent letter grade ratings and a max or a name. Can do. Voyagers, Pepper Jack. All of his players are not getting picked. So far, so good for him. Sim the rest of my picks. Can do. That's not Banks. Wrong guy. Winston's a 68 superstar. Nice. This is the one we want. Kevin Bridge from Alabama. The Dreads. Well, the hacker can't make the pick, so we'll sim that one. Seattle is up. Running back with good letter grades and aura. Who has aura? Jelani Barrett looks... Oh, he has 2 Ds. Never mind. Matthew Peters has good grades, but he does not have aura. Aaron Vickers, maybe. David Boykin, maybe. I think David Boykin might be the way to go. Don Lamb. The F break tackle kind of moves me away. Does Don Lamb have aura? I don't know. I think Aaron Vickers actually might be the move. Boykin. Okay, we'll go with David Boykin from Michigan. Aura Man. What if he ends up being the X Factor? Baltimore. The Ravens are up. Is FG still here? He was here earlier. I'll pause the timer because I don't know if he's here. I'll check if I got a list from him. I don't think I did. Trade? Uh-oh. Is the trade already in there or is it happening? Okay, he's typing. I'll keep the timer off and we can switch. Who's got it better than us? A lot of teams in the league. Relatable. Oh, God, it's the 49ers. Christ, okay. Well, that should be interesting. Denmark is on the clock. Can't wait to see what this entails. All right, Denmark, the timer is back on now. You are on the clock. We are not moved by a fullback. No, we are not. Am I getting Kyle Juszczyk? Otherwise, I don't want him. Denmark was hurrying to get that timer unpaused. Go to defensive kill me. We're in the 5th round. I'll do it. But Jesus Christ. Here. There you go. If I see someone say go to defensive tackle one more time, I will send their pick. Why is it only defensive tackle? Roberts. I assume you mean this gentleman. Kalen Roberts. He said it again. The Chiefs are up. I didn't say Roberts. You said get Roberts. You quite literally said get Roberts. Okay, we'll do a quick check if somebody's on the board for him. No. And yes, Joe Ford. That was Lenny. Oh, oops. You got a defensive tackle. Be happy. I didn't know he said that, though. It's my bad. Denmark, stop gaslighting. If you're not on the clock, guys, for future reference, don't say a name. Here's this. I will make it up to you if he is bad. Like, really. Like, if he's like a 68, that doesn't count as bad. But if he's really bad, I will make it up to you, okay? Alright, I don't think I got anything from Boomy before his account got destroyed. Titans, Dean is here. After the Titans, we've got Hogs, Dreads, Beats, Voyagers, Voyagers. He's a 63. He is in Roberts. Okay, that seems pretty bad. We'll make it up to him by... Is it fair that if he's the X Factor player in this round, we give him star development? Is that fair? It's his punishment for trading up and not... Actually, that's kind of is a good point. If you're trading up, you should know who you want to pick. So, Liddy's kind of right. Don't trade up just to trade up. Trade up if you know who you are choosing. Because otherwise, why trade up? That seems pretty foolish. Best... Oh, you want the best one available. Okay, so DeAndre Hill is the top player here. So, I'll make him your choice. Did that say 80 speed? Nobody wants a 5th and the GOAT Ben Mason. No, not really. Give him Lenny's first round pick. Okay. Hogs get Christian Ross, quarterback. The Dreads get Matthew Peterson. The Blues get Fields. And that brings us to the Voyagers with 2 in a row. So they are starting with quarterback Ben Howell. And then after hearing Frank glaze about fullbacks, here's your fullback. Walter Candidate. Another Temple legend. Baltimore is up. Clock is moving. It's going to be close again. We have like 7 more picks this round. Tick, 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 tick. Running back with good letter grades. I think the other guy we were looking at was Aaron Vickers. So we'll go with that for you. Bulls, that's a sim. Browns, condoms, Ravens, condoms, Panthers. I know the Browns are here. I know the Panthers are here. I know the Ravens are here. Is Giddy here? I know Giddy, his account was hacked, but I think he already made a new one by now. Javonte Smith, right tackle. Kansas State. Ugh. Boo. I'll tell you guys what team I'm not doing for Dynasty Mode this year. Kansas State. The condoms is Giddy present. I feel bad for Giddy. Why do you feel bad for Giddy? Giddy wasn't hacked. He wasn't? No, yes he was. I got screenshots from Crack. They had a whole conversation. Crack and hacked Giddy. That was Giddy's old... Oh. Oh, you might be right. Yeah, that is the old account. Okay. Washington still... No! They are also off the list. If I didn't hate Washington, they would actually be a really interesting storyline. I don't think Giddy's here. But they would actually be a half-interesting team. But I'll like them, so I'm not going to pick them. Leon Ellerby, running back. Ravens are back up. Clock is moving. It's going to be close again. Tick, 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 tick. Ravens, condoms, Panthers to wrap up the 5th. This trade is bunkers. Bunkers, huh? What is that trade? No, that is not passing. Cornerback Javon Phillips. Denmark is not getting 2 day 3 picks for a 2. Come on, no. Absolutely not. Unless there's like 8 day 2 picks or day 3 picks, then no, not a chance. That's disgusting. No, that is not passing. Carolina, 1 more pick to go. Denmark, you're an idiot. That puts it nicely. Aw, why are you sad? Don't you want to use that pick to get something useful? Top punter. Philip Nicholas. Timer stops now. For round 5, the timer sits at 14 minutes and 3 seconds. You guys did it. You're getting an X Factor player for the 5th round. Let's check what picks Danny has first, and then we can start round 6. A 6 and a 7. A later 6 and 7, might I add. 4A2. I bet he doesn't even have the 2. No, he doesn't. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong year. He does have it. Never mind. He doesn't have a 3, though. He just offered me his 3 2 minutes ago for picks that I don't have. He offered me a pick that he doesn't have for picks that I don't have. Yikes. All right, so we'll put the timer back on shortly. Washington, Black Knights, Washington. Then we have, why am I forgetting the Blues? Why did I forget their name? The Titans and then the Hogs. Timer is underway. Washington is a sim. Little John told me to sim his picks. Washington is a sim. The Blues are a sim. And the Titans are up. I don't think you missed any of your picks. I think the 148 was the defensive end you got. So I don't think you've missed any of your selections. I think you've been here for all of them so far. Look at pending trades. Should have been quicker. You put that trade in as I started the round. You got to tell me faster. That is on you guys, not me. Greg Jones. Damn, he can move. 76 speed, 82 acceleration. Hogs is a sim. Voyagers, we'll get his list up. Where is Pepperjack? Why can't I find him? There he is. Don't get mad at me. You put it in too late. You've had weeks to make that trade. You shouldn't have put it in right away. Or right at the last minute. Okay, that player is gone. I don't think this next player is, though. Nope. Kevin Vereen from TCU. Steelers are out of players on his list because the quarterback was the last one. Drop your top 4 non-YouTube series dynasty. So, like, I see what you're saying. So, not necessarily what I'm considering. We'll put the trade in for this pick, Frank. I'll stop the timer. Okay, so if I were to get the top 4... Here, I'll do the top 4 most challenging. How about that? I feel like Kennesaw State's got to be in there. Kent State's got to be in there. Oh, selfish. Okay. Selfish. Well, technically selfish. I feel like Oregon has to be in there. I would say selfish in terms of like a less challenging rebuild. I would say Kansas is in the mix, even though I'm not necessarily a Kansas football fan. I still have a soft spot for them. I guess really any other team with aura. Like Boise State with the blue field, Coastal Carolina with the teal field, and I guess Appalachian State would be the other one. There you go. Those are my 4. All right, we'll switch back, and then the timer will be back on shortly. Is there a chance I just revealed the teams I'm interested in for Dynasty this year? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? You'll have to find out. I'll give firsts and seconds for 6th and 7ths. No, you will not. I will not let you because I have power. Unless those firsts and seconds are going to me, then sure, I'll allow it. But I don't have 6s and 7s this year. So that's a problem. The black guy at the bottom. R.J. Yates from Grambling State. Kennesaw State rebuild soon. I feel like they're going to be a popular choice, but they are the new FBS team. I feel like in terms of other good Group 5 teams, Troy would be in the mix. Liberty, although there's also reasons not to do Liberty. Cough, cough. I don't think I'll be considering them, unfortunately. Did Hector DM me anything? Because this is his first pick today. No, he just DM'd me, hey, are you busy? Can I spend some time with yours? So that will sim. San Diego State's a fun Group 5 rebuild. I would say that certainly counts, absolutely. Right when I'm joining, I'm catching strays. Oh my goodness, that was literally the perfect timing. Right as we're slandering Liberty. That's crazy. Ball State, take it or leave it. I feel like Ball State, were they any good last year? I'm not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head. But they have a cool stadium, I think, so that's something. That counts. Tight end or running back, first one on the list. Okay, let's see. I feel like there's more running backs, so it's probably going to be that. Yep, Jelani Barrett. Miami, Ohio State. I almost called them Miami, Ohio State. Speaking is hard. Doing a MAC team would be fun because you get all those night games in the middle of the week. Toledo, I'm coming home. Your Westlake Dynasty. That's right. Our stadium was Ball State. So they definitely have a cool stadium because I used it for 20 seasons. It better be cool. I forgot about that. That was Ball State. Steve, I don't know if you want to make this pick. Same with Apple. I don't know if you want to make your next pick. If not, I can. Sam? South Dakota, I mean, they're not in the game, but I suppose you can make them as a team builder. Ball State has a lot of animation. I know Arkansas State Stadium as well is super cool. No. Okay. And then Apple, would you like to make this pick? You can skip. Raiders is a sim. Dildos, I assume, is a sim. I don't have a list from him. So, welcome, Jacoby. Oh, yeah, they have, what's his face? Jacoby Criswell. That's right. North Carolina legend. Bulls, that's a sim. Hogs, that's a sim. Cowboys are out of players on their list. That's a sim. That brings us to the 49ers. This will be fun. Clock is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Highest right tackle. Look at Denmark moving fast. Good for you. William Baldwin. When I was looking for players I'd be interested in, I was intrigued by his grades. They looked pretty good. Blues back-to-back. Those are sims. Steelers back-to-back. Those are sims. Chiefs, Dreads, Niners, Browns, Panthers. That wraps up the 6th. My first game is getting revenge on Michigan with Ohio State. I don't blame you. Team Builder is only available at Online Dynasty. That is true. But you can have your own Online Dynasty save. So you can still do it on your own. So I don't really think that changes much. It's either creaming Liberty with Georgia or playing with a funner team or player. What if your team has like 7 fun players? All right, he has DM'd me. He wants linebacker Jimmy Leverett. Or Leverett, however you say it, out of Kentucky. Tulsa or Tulane? I'm biased, but Tulane is definitely very high on my Group 5 list because of Ty Thompson. And Tulane's an interesting team already, but Ty Thompson makes them really intriguing for me. I didn't mention them earlier, but they're another one. Tulsa's pretty good too, so they work, but I don't have bias towards them like I do Tulane. Pending trades. Did Denmark trade out? I don't believe it. That's still bad. That's still a second. No. Please don't do a good group. What's wrong with a good group of 5? Series is super interesting early on. Moving into a Power 5 might be easy. I don't even think it'd be easy to make the playoffs because we're competing with like 70 teams for one spot. And then even so, we'd have to get through a bunch of powerhouses. Y'all hear the news about him? Ollie, I did. He's going to Georgia. Go Dogs. How do you have bias towards Tulane? Because of Ty Thompson, Duck legend. I wanted them to keep him over bringing Bo Nixon, and I was happy to be very wrong. Didn't know I was on the clock. Yes, you are. We're not giving away day 3 picks for 2s. I'm sorry. What about a 1? Yeah, because that would be much more fair. Left guard. Clock is moving. Who is Ty Thompson? Stay sleeping. Ty Thompson's going to be their starting quarterback this year. He was with Oregon for the last 3 years, and I liked him a lot. I thought he was going to be quite good for us, and I was wrong, but hopefully he's good with Tulane. Transferring to Oklahoma instantly. I'm not saying I would consider Oklahoma, but I feel like they are an interesting dynasty team now that they're in the SEC because they're kind of falling since losing Lincoln Riley. So I feel like they have an interesting storyline for somebody who's looking for a, I would say, mediocre power 4 school. You have a good quarterback with Jackson Arnold right off the bat. Browns and Panthers, the last 2 picks of the round. Stillwater is so boring, it's ridiculous. Ollie had to find his own fun. Finally got to him. I mean, he made it through what? A good 2 years without DUIs? I imagine there's some college kids who go a lot less than that. So, you know what? He could have done worse. Running back Chris Beasley, I think he is available. Is he not? Where is Mr. Beasley? Okay, maybe he's gone. I don't remember that name getting picked, but he was 17 on campus freshman year. Okay. I would hope you're not having DUIs at 17, but again, once you get on a college campus as a freshman, there's nothing off limits. It's a miracle Warren and Tommy made it through Stillwater. Warren barely did. Look at him in Seattle now. Just him then. Okay. C. Beasley is a legendary name. Any relations to Michael Beasley? Or Malik Beasley, perhaps? Carolina, final pick of the round. Clock is ticking. Might be close. Oh, he said DeSimmons picks. Never mind. Silly me. Imagine if that was the reason why it was over 15 minutes. All right, timer stops. Why can't I click it? Timer stops now. 10 minutes and 47 seconds. You guys were moving. So we will get an X Factor player for the 6th round. Now we'll start round 7. I'll give you guys a minute to catch your breath. Then we've got Bulls, Knights, Commies, Blues, Commies, Cardinals. Those might be all Sims until the Cardinals. Really hope custom conferences can be changed mid-dynasty. I would think they can. I think so. I don't see why not. They didn't say otherwise. Like, for Team Builder, they specifically said you can only do it right at the beginning. So I would think you'd be able to change it. If not, that'd be sort of lame. But at least it's in there. How many X Factor rounds did we do? We have round 5 and round 6. And then hopefully round 7 as well. So we might have 3. After every season, hopefully. Imagine if we were able to do it mid-season. I don't really want to play in the SEC anymore. I'm moving to the Fun Belt. Come on, Alabama. We're playing lesser competition now. All right, timer is on now. Welcome to the 7th round. Bulls get Nate Merrow. Black Knights get Hamilton. Commies get Woodbury. Blues get Albert. Commies get Elston. Cardinals are up. Alabama goes 9-3. Doesn't even win their conference championship. They lose to App State or something. JMU's still in the Sun Belt, right? They'd be another fun Group 5 team. I said I was back. I thought you said sim your picks. Marco Torrance, wide receiver out of Georgia. High character guy, I assume. Probably a great driver. Following in the footsteps of Cardinals legend Michael Floyd. Voyagers are next. Elston was just picked recently, right at left guard. I said I was back and that I would pick. I didn't see it. If you did say that, that's my bad. But I didn't see it. Okay, Elston's gone. Oh, this is a fun pick. I'm surprised he hasn't gone yet. Spencer. How did he fall to the 7th? When's the last time we've had a hidden dev? We had a bunch in the 4th and we've had like nothing since. Until now. Our GOAT, Baltimore. Then we've got the Titans, Panthers, Bengals, Broncos, Chiefs. He's like mid-70s. Bang. Clock is moving. Tick, 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 tick. 75 star. Good for Spencer. What a guy. picked for me. To be fair, you had 3 chances after that to pick Spencer, and you didn't. That is 100% your own fault. Wait, hold on. We have a trade. I'll pause the timer. I heard they put a bunch of the FCS schools are like famous YouTube team builder teams. Unfortunately, none of my schools. I don't have motion like that. But it's cool that they put other ones in. Westlake lasted longer than all those damn series. They should have been in the game. I will choose to hate those FCS teams, and I'll beat them by 200. How about that? Do I still have the Westlake? I would think I do. You'd be there somewhere. Or I could find another Hornet. Once the Team Builder database is up, I'm 100% remaking them. Even if I don't do anything with them in the game. I mean, maybe I will. Who knows? But I'm definitely going to remake them for fun regardless. And who knows? Maybe they'll be our team. Team Builder's a possibility. Evan McCain. Running back, in my opinion. That's an interesting opinion. I'd be lying if I said the thought hasn't creeped in my head. Titans are up. I've also tried to think of other possible team builder names. I have a couple good ideas. But again, I'd have to figure out how the team builder works and whatnot. Hopefully you can edit the fake rosters. I know you can't edit the real players. I'm going to spend the first day watching every single team's interest. Best tight end or left end? The Clown College Gladiators. Go team! It's fitting that it's Clown College and then the first word of the mascot is glad. If you know, you know. I haven't skipped one, have I? There we go. Eric Marshall. It's going to be one of the best sports games of all time. I hope you're right. The timer has not been on. I accidentally paused it for a good 2 minutes. So I'll just add 2 minutes to the final total. Carolina's a sim. Bengals is a sim. Broncos is a sim. That brings us to Kansas City. A lot of CFB and Dynasty seems to be rehashed from NCAA 14, which I'm not complaining about. I agree. It's all the good things from 14, and then everything that's new and advanced. Like the transfer portal, recruiting's more detailed than it was. But the baseline seems to be pretty similar to what it was from 14, which is honestly the smartest thing they could have done. They combined the stuff that we liked previously with the stuff that we want for the future. So, good on EA for nailing it. Or at least so we think. Alex Velasco from Michigan State. Got to slide in the recruits' DMs. I love that you can check their social media feed. I hope there's funny things that you can see. They're not going to put racist tweets in the game. But something humorous, I hope they did that. I doubt it, but we can hope. There's a lot of simming in this range. The red shirt feature's a big win as well, absolutely. This way we actually get to, give the young guys some reps in the fourth quarter and not lose the red shirt. Keeping the rule accurate to what it is in real life. Small, but definitely a win. Who's the next person who's here? Little Jaw, we can make your pick if you want. If you date a snow bunny, you're suspended for the year. You hear that, Little Jaw? No snow bunnies allowed. I love the realism. Absolutely. It feels like they humified. That's not a word. They humanized. That's the word. They humanized the mode. It feels like these are real people that you have to convince. So hopefully it's as good as we think it is in game, but The deep dive, and more so the blog, looked like a big win. The video really didn't give us any good information. The blog is where all the information is. If you date a snowbody, you get plus 10 morale, actually. I guess that way you're satisfied. Some programs hold it differently. If you date snowbodies here, you're getting suspended. If not, it helps team morale. Perfect. Denmark is up. Oh boy, this is probably his last pick. It's less of the game and more of the sim. That's pretty spot on. It feels like an actual simulation of being a college football coach, which I imagine is what they wanted to do. Does Denmark know he's on the clock? He's been moving fast so far. When my star wide receiver gets caught in a sex tape with Autumn Falls. That's my receiver. My offensive line can't be doing that, but if you're on the outside at wide receiver or corner, you're moving up to the starting lineup, kid. Welcome aboard. We need idiots at receiver. Give me all the divas. I need my divas at receiver and I need my psychopaths at corner. Otherwise, you won't be good. What I don't like is the big border around every logo makes the logo. I didn't even notice that. Hold on. Why don't we take a look? Yeah, I guess I can see it. That is a good point. But I guess it's so, like, the background color can, like, the logo doesn't blend in too much. How many baby Gronk saves LSU videos will there be? Jeez. Don't give them ideas. Am I up? Yes, you are up. We are going to see overalls, correct. We're going to be doing that in about 7 picks from now. Chad Bone is what my star receiver is going to give to Autumn Falls, hopefully. Is Chad Bone. You can also gaslight players in the portal. Lie. Clemson in the MAC was disgusting. Not really. Hold on, I found a funny meme of it. I want to find it. It makes sense because MAC stands for Mindful About Christ. That's all that Dabo Swinney's about. So this is like his dream. They're not playing on weekends, which means they can praise the Lord. They're playing in the middle of the week. This is everything he wants. He doesn't have to worry about the transfer portal because he's now in a Group 5 conference. This is perfect for him. They could compete there, exactly. This gives Clemson their best opportunity to win a lot of games, be the best Group 5 team, and get a playoff spot. Tremont Means. My offensive linemen are going to have their main hobby is fishing. Put God first, and most importantly, the MAGA sticker on their F-150. Absolutely. If my offensive linemen don't watch Andrew Tate videos every day, I don't want him. Titans and Browns will be the last people here, if they are here. If you date a snow buddy suspended for a game, you go to a frat party benched for a half. The whole damn team's going to be suspended at that rate. Dabo should just go to BYU. No, even better, Dabo should go to Liberty. Best tight end. Jamie Norton. And then the Browns. Did he say send his picks or is he here? I think Carolina told us to send him, and then that's it. Quincy Franklin. You can't be on my team with that. Go to Hustlers University. You don't want your offensive line to be motivated by the Matrix? When you pass the aux to your offensive lineman and it's the Ben Shapiro rap song. Just what I need. I go with my offensive line's F-150 with his MAGA sticker on the back, and we turn on the radio and it's the Joe Rogan podcast, or even better, what's his face? Why am I forgetting the guy's name? Tucker Carlson. Yes, the Tucker Carlson show is on the radio. Oh, there's Quincy. I'm slow. My bad. Then we'll skip Carolina, and then there we go. Timer stops now. 12 minutes and 33 seconds. You guys are getting another X Factor. Stop yapping. I'm sorry I forgot who Tucker Carlson was for a second. We all have brain farts. It happens. Only pills we need for the locker room is roids. Yeah, but what if my player gets a snow bunny pregnant? We're going to need more pills then. You are not having that baby, especially if you're my 5-star freshman. If you're a senior, that's one thing. You can have the kid. If you're my 5-star running back, you are not having the child. No. We should probably do it by round. That seems like it'd be a lot quicker. We got to see Carmelo Mendez's player card. This is going to be frightening. Top 10 running back already. Jesus Christ. He's nasty. Joe Rogan podcast with Aaron Rodgers. That's my offensive linemen need to believe that the world is flat and they need to be anti-vax or else they are not blocking for my quarterback. You'll be tested for an STD every day. To be fair, though, if your player does have an STD, doesn't it mean it's more likely they're going to do it less, which means they can put more time in the film room? Hear me out. I'm just saying. What are his motivations? Does he want to be in Paris? Not really. There's no way Paris is a warm weather place. No shot. So I take it that he doesn't really want to be there, but what can you do? Wally with his one awareness. I want my quarterbacks to have STDs. Less time in the bedroom, more time throwing the football in practice or watching film. I need you to be dissecting coverages, not the sheets. And while I'm scrolling, we can get the random number generator up for rounds 5 through 7 for our X Factors. My wide receivers have no father, live in a drug-ridden city, and a single mom who's broke. I don't care about all that. I just need my wide receiver to be a selfish diva. They can be as rich as they want. As long as they only care about themselves, that's the type of receivers I need in my program. If my receiver isn't complaining on the internet after not getting 6 catches in his debut while being the 8th-string receiver, I don't want him. Can you see he would have missed out? Yeah, we'll do that for the 4th round as well. Just to see who got screwed by some of us taking a while. We need that one slot team player guy. Yeah, the 2 outside receivers, I need them to be divas, selfish, but in the slot, I need a hard-working, gritty kid who's sneaky athletic, but he can run routes, catch the ball, type of guy you bring home to your daughter. That's who I want in the slot, absolutely. Lowest rated player was Mr. Gates. Highest, of course, was Carmelo Mendez, comfortably. Go to the speed camp 7-on-7. I need my receivers to be at those camps, torching the corners. Offensive pass interference every play, but it's not called. All right, we'll start with the 4th round. Who would have been our X Factor? I really hope it's McBride or Esperanza. That'll teach us all a lesson. 8. Oh, I think we just missed. Meredith! Him with X Factor would have been actually kind of nasty. So Dean loses out on an X Factor player because Pokemon and Little John took forever. Have I heard of Brennan Presley? I have not. I don't know who that is. What's the lore? Round 5. 30. Oh, okay. So it's a pretty good player. 71 overall to Baltimore. Wow, we're giving SG more talent. Great. Just what the doctor ordered. You guys should have took a little longer in the 5th round. All right, on to round 6. Another late one, 26. Matthew Peters, running back. Another pretty good pick, 69 overall. Last but not least, round 7. 23. Galvin Amos. Wow, it's only going to highest rated players. He's been our slot guy for the last couple of years, and he's dating our offensive coordinator / wide receivers coach's daughter, and he is the nicest, most hardworking kid. So he's basically quite literally the definition of a daughter dater. Perfect slot guy. That's exactly what we need at our program. I need Brennan Bresley in the transfer portal pronto. Get ready to learn what other school I pick, buddy. Go over team overalls. I can do that. And then we will be wrapped up. $86 for the champs. $88 for Baltimore. $88 for the Bengals. The Bengals are literally the best team on paper in the league, and they're going to win 7 games. You should get the best name drafted player at Dev Upgrade. I think Wally Witherspoon is the best name in the class. He'll be our player. 87, bolt up. I should watch a little 2-minute highlight reel. Now that I know this guy sounds like a dog, I would be happy to watch. 89! Okay, look at the Eagles. So they are the best team rating-wise in the game as of now. What numbers are the quarterbacks? We can check that quick. Juan Toscano Anders. Actually, Spencer is the best name, of course. All right, we'll go through the notable ones. Isaac Cock is number 18. I guess Buckshot kind of counts. 12. Bro thinks he's Brady. Jabari Castle's going to get traded, so this doesn't really count, I guess. But for now, he's number 5. Mason Bullitt is 9. Bro thinks he's Matthew Stafford. That's crazy. J.J. Crawford is 9. Ty Manning is 13. Skipping over R.J. Yates. R.J. Yates was picked where? I should sort by name. It'd be right at the bottom. Round 6. Just for you, I'll show it. 0. Can I change Wallace to 1? I can do that. $18. The old JMO number. Rookie training camp, Jamison Williams. Okay, well, 1's unavailable. I'll do it off camera. He'll be number 1. Don't worry. So that's going to wrap up the draft. Roster video should be coming within the next couple of days. Before you know it, we'll be kicking off Season 3 of OFL 24. So I hope everybody enjoyed. And again, keep your eyes and ears not only posted for the roster video, but also preseason free agency. That way you can make any final additions before the regular season.